Good evening, Internet. I'm Jasper Catnip, and this is the Late Night Meow Show, where we take serious news and bat it around like a half-dead mouse. Let's get scratching. Tonight, world leaders play nice, tech billionaires melt down, and somewhere in Ohio, a cat becomes mayor. You can't make this stuff up. Let's dive in. First up, the world's most awkward handshake. This week, President Biden and Xi Jinping met in Washington for what's being called a warm, friendly meeting. You know, the kind where everyone smiles but secretly Googles how to say, "help me" in Mandarin. They talked trade, climate, and TikTok, which is basically the new nuclear weapon. The takeaway? Maybe fewer tariffs, maybe fewer spy balloons, but definitely the same amount of passive-aggressive statements. Honestly, if world peace ever happens, it'll be because someone's cat sat on the power button. Meanwhile, in Techland, Microsoft servers went down. Again, millions of remote workers were suddenly forced to make eye contact with their families. Tragic. And in AI news, scientists created an algorithm that writes poetry from your cat's meows, which means soon your furball will be published before you are. Here's one from Whiskers in Seattle. Feed me now, tiny human. I am eternal. Honestly, bars. In Florida, of course it's Florida, a man tried to rob a convenience store using a live alligator as a weapon. Local authorities called it snappy behavior. Over in Japan, scientists built a robot cat that can express emotions. Step 1 toward robot overlords? Probably. Step 2? They'll still ignore you when you call them. And in sports, a cat ran across the field during an NFL game and instantly became the best player on the team. 9 lives, 0 interceptions. Time for the Internet Meowment, where we scroll through what's trending so you don't have to risk your sanity. Pumpkin challenge is blowing up. People carving pumpkins for their cats. Half adorable, half terrifying. One cat just sat inside his pumpkin like it was a throne. Respect. Meanwhile, someone deep-faked a cat into Dune 2, and it somehow looked better than the CGI sandworm. Hollywood, take notes. And you guys left comments on our last short. Shout out to user Formidable Opinions who said, "My cat watches this show with me." If true, that makes 2 of you watching. We're growing. That's all for tonight's Late Night Meow Show. Remember, the news may be grim, but we can always find a reason to purr. Hit that subscribe paw, ring the little bell toy, and join us next time when we investigate. Are cats secretly running the internet? Spoiler, yes, and I have proof. Stay curious, stay chaotic, and keep those claws sharp. Good night and meow out.